Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 24 of the Tranmere Rovers Road to Glory. We are in the season 7 of this Road to Glory. It's still weird that we gotten this far in this. I'm still kind of baffled that we're 24 episodes into this crazy series. Been a lot of ups and downs, or like last season, it was very much up at the beginning and crash landing on the way down. It's not been the easiest of seasons, so now we're in season 7. We need a few changes to be made. So without further ado, we'll kind of go into that for the changes. As everyone knows from the last episode, if you watched, the cat is on his way in, and then we will also have Woodtaker and Potts leaving right at the beginning. Day 1 of the transfer window, they are gone already. And then we kind of also needed to see who are we going to bring in, because we have a little stipulation this beginning of the season. We had the little pop-up that said the club is in financial issues, which is interesting because we have an $81 million budget. So any transfers that we make selling players, we will not get any profit from them. That the club would just take that money and there's no using that to buy more players. So we have an $80-some million budget, and we can't sell anybody. We can only buy. If anything, we trade players. We put them in the part of the deal. So we did that. So we had Potts leaving Take leaves with the Decat job. I think that's how it worked. Because we sold Potts on his own, but I think we had to trade Take as well for that. So Take's also gone. So we lost 3 players and only gained 1 at the very beginning of this transfer window. So my other idea was to look for a left back and a center back. So the center back that we went for was Victor Race. He was from Manchester City. So we went for him first and got him for, I think, we sold Edwards, and I think he was worth like 26 million. So we put 20 million towards that, and we put 20 million of our own, sold him for 26, put him in it for the 26.5 value of him, and then also like a 10% sell on clause thing. And they bid it right away, so I knew I oversold that one, but we got it. I only spent really 20 million on the transfer itself, so all good there. And then we got the contract figured out. He was making like 125K at Man City. We got it down to I think 80K. I think we got it down to that. So a good change there for him. And then we brought in left back Amos. And when we brought him in for the left back position, so that was good to get him from the left back position. Why did we go for left back when we have Ferrari? The main decision was we're going to sell Ferrari, but unfortunately, with not getting any money from the transfer, that just wasn't going to work. So I was hoping to sell Ferrari and get a little bit of money, and then sell Verbruggen and get a goalkeeper. But with everything that's happened, it just wasn't going to work out. So we got Amos. Amos is going to be our starter. We'll rotate Ferrari in that role and a couple other roles. Same with Garcia. They'll kind of just be in a rotation on that left side. And and Amos can play left mid too. So if Collier's struggling, we could put Amos up on left wing and have Ferrari back still, or Garcia back. So that's kind of the 2 signings we made. 2 big signings that used up the majority of our budget. I think we were left with 14 million left. So enough to do a few contracts if we get asked about that, which is good. And then on the CDM side of things, we did put Turner on loan to a club. I think it was Luton. So I think he's 1 or 2 leagues below us now, and he's on loan. We're going to see how that goes. So yeah, we don't have a lot of reserves either with everything that's happened. We don't have much reserves. So a lot of the guys are going to get plenty of minutes. and I'm totally okay with that. So that's the transfer news for this first month of season 7 for July and August, actually. But that's how the transfer window went for the summer. A couple changes from last season going into this window, and then some that happened this window. So a really good start, I think, very much. So without further ado, we have 6 league games to get through and a cup game to get through. So without further ado, let's head on our way to our first game against Fulham at home. There's always something every day. Oh, Will Lancashire. What a great pass from Pasquale. And Will Lancashire will just continue what he did in preseason and get another great goal. Oh, jeez. What are we doing for Bruggen? What are we doing there, man? That should have been an easy pickup there, bud. And the bounce backs go right to Fulham once again. And they will take a 2-1 lead. We should have had like 3 clears there. And nope, ball just keeps bouncing right back to the Fulham attackers' feet. And they will get another goal to take the lead back again. And Pasquale will get his season started as well here early in the second half with a goal. That's a bad draw. It should not be a draw. 2-2 to start the season. Not the result we were quite wanting at home. We probably should have won it with those attacks, but we couldn't get a shot off. Manoa with a few mistakes there at the end, but 2-2 probably could have saved one of those goals from going in, but it is what it is. We'll start with a draw. Spursy up next in the league. I'm pointing in a completely different spot and you're passing it in a horrible position. And Tottenham go 1-up after some idiotic mistakes. And they will be 1-up at home. Sarr with his first goal of the season. Earthy, there we go. There's a good attack, 1-1. Our captain will get his first goal of the season. Just what we want to see. Yeah, right back to Kulusevski every frickin' time. Right to Dembele. They're getting every bounce to go their way. Nothing going. We just keep blocking and it goes back to their player every single time. Anywhere on the pitch. We have no chance in this match. We have just no chance. This has been horrible for us. Just every bounce going against us. We're defending so well, and then every bounce goes right back to their players. Go, 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 go. Why are you kicking it so freaking far? Oh, that is just a loss to Tottenham. That should not be happening. That is a loss to start the season. That is a loss that should not be happening by any means. Every bounce was against us. We had a couple good chances there to get goals and we failed. And then Tottenham just got every bounce to go their way in that game. Every block we had went right back to a player across the field and they just kept getting attack after attack. Not a good start to the league that we need if we want to be top 6 or fight for the title, but here we go to Newcastle. And Newcastle will get off to a hot start and score right at the beginning of the game. This is not what we need in the league right now. And what a bounce back by Pasquale. We will take that to make it 1-1 here early and bounce right back after that first goal. And that will be a 1-1 draw in the league at home again. We are still looking for that first win of the season. Not the start to the league we want, and it's not going to look any better as we have some big games against the top clubs in the league next month. See what that can do for us today. And it's not going to do us much. Hebert gets a goal in the first 8 minutes of the game to make it 1-0 here. And that will be 2 goals for Liverpool here in the first 20 minutes of the game. This is not going well at Anfield this time around. And it is 3-0 against Liverpool here in the first half. This is just becoming a bloodbath at this point. We do get a goal though. Oh, no, yellow card it looks like. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty kick. And it will be 4-0 for Liverpool in this game. And that will be 5-0 in this game, and Hebert will have a hat trick against us. And we will get shut out here at Liverpool. This has been a very sad and disappointing start to the season. 2 draws and 2 losses. And we have a game in the Carabao Cup to try to turn things around before Chelsea and Arsenal coming up. And Fofana will put it in the back of the net. 11 minutes in here. That is the start we've been looking for. And Du Young will get a goal. 2-1, 2-0. What a great start for the team this game. Du Young gets the start, and he will score here in the Carabao Cup. Du Young will get his second goal of the game here in the first 23 minutes. Very, very nice. Just how we want it. A great start, 3-0 here. And Pasquale will get a goal. It is 4-0 here in the first 30 minutes of this game. Oh, what a pass to Will Lancashire. And he will put it in for 5-0 in this game. And Manoa will get a goal to make it 6-0 here away. Forgot to put Austin in, but... And Poku will put in the 7th goal of the game to finish it off. Just a good showing by the team today against a low league team. And there we have it. 7-0. against Newport. It's a good start to the Carabao campaign. Hopefully we can, as I keep saying the whole entire game, carry this into the Chelsea and Arsenal games. We're going to need it. It's not been a good league campaign. We need to turn things around, and a game against Chelsea is a good one to turn things around in. Off we go to that game. And Lancashire will give us the lead here late in the first half. It's been a long time coming for both sides to get something in the back of the net, and we thankfully can take the early lead against Chelsea. God, that should have been a goal. Earthy dangles around him, and he will make it 2-0 here against Chelsea. Second goal of the season. This is what we should have been doing the first couple games. What a dribble by Earthy. And Earthy will make it 3-0 here in the 66th minute. He is just on fire today, making the runs. Pasquale with the assists. And Fofana will make it 4-0 against Chelsea at home. Off the bench, and he gets the goal. What a showing against Chelsea this team is doing right now. And Pasquale will bury it to make it 5-0. Offsides. And that will do it for the squad today. A beautiful 5-0 win against Chelsea. Back-to-back clean sheets for Verbruggen. After giving up 5 goals against Liverpool, he has now not let in any goals in 2 games. That is the bounce back we needed this season. The Newport game proved to be a good turnaround game for us, and it shows in the league against Chelsea with a 5-0 win. Now on to the team that we can't seem to ever win against, Arsenal. Pasquale will score to open the scoring against Arsenal. We'll make it 1-0 here early in the game. That is what the squad needed very much. Great goal by Pasquale. And Johnson will score. I don't know what we were doing on defense there, but we let them in way too easy there. And they tied up 1-1 here shortly after our goal. And Poku will score it. Somehow that pass gets all the way through to Poku from Earthy, and he still gets it in. Lancashire will score in the 70th minute, and he will make it 3-1 here at Arsenal. And that will seal the deal, I think. What a horrible turnover right off of the kickoff. And Earthy will bury it to make it 4-1. And Manoa will bury it and make it 5-1 against Arsenal. and Pasquale will bury it to make it 6-1 in the final dying seconds. That is 5 goals in 6 games for him. He is keeping his tally going. So, with that, the whistle I'm sure is going to blow here. What a game. We have been struggling against Arsenal for the longest time, and we were able to turn it around here. Arne Slot didn't have the upper hand on us today with Arsenal. We come into their house and we just blow it out of the park. Put 6 goals behind them after a shaky first half. Alrighty, everyone. This is our recap. Not the start to the league that we wanted. We definitely dropped a good amount of points that we definitely could have had. The Fulham and Spurs game, both of those, I felt like we easily could have won. Both of those, or at least, if anything, got a win in the draw versus a draw and a loss and dropping 5 points. The Newcastle game is what it is. It's a simulation. That's just, you got to take what you get. I thought for sure after we scored quickly after Newcastle scored that we might get something, but that was not the case. And then the Liverpool game truly showed that the formation we tried was maybe not the greatest idea, of trying to be a little more defensive. So that was painful to watch. But then we just were like, okay, you know what? 5-0 loss. We need to restart, recoup, and get back after this. And we sure indeed did that. Going on goal differential, we went 18-1 in the next 3 games. One of them was a cup game against Newport, but the other 2 games were league games against Chelsea and Arsenal, and we went 11-1 for goal differential. We had a 10-goal differential after that, so we made up for our horrible beginning and made up a little bit for it and made our goal differential not look so hideous. So yeah, we're in 13th with 6 points, with 8 points, not 6, 8. I was looking at the 6 games. Not too far away behind Spurs by any means. We are right there with Spurs for that 6th place. It's still very early in the season. We just got through one of the toughest stretches. I mean, we just had 3 really Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. 4 ridiculously hard matches. And we got 2 wins out of those and 2 losses. So we kind of put the hard stuff out of the way. Now we got to start performing against the next set of teams. We got Man City coming up, so we need to get through this little stretch, and now we should be able to get a good couple months of games, I think. So things are looking nice and bright for the team. So I'm okay with the way we ended. We're still in it. Still in the fight for sure. I think we will turn things around now that the team is getting comfortable with being in the squad. So, without further ado, thank you everyone for watching. It's much appreciated to see all the support for this series. If you like it, go hit the like button, subscribe, go follow the Twitch. We do stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so if you want to watch on YouTube, you can watch there. Twitch is always there. So thanks everyone always for the support, and it's been cool to get this far on it and to hopefully have some glory at the end. We had 1 season of amazement with an FA Cup and a Premier League title. We need to get something to end this off, I think. So we'll see what we can get going. But until then, we'll see where we go from there. So until next time, thanks everyone for the support. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.